So how I got into this industry is actually so I was a stripper before this whole thing happened during COVID, and I had a friend reach out to me who's also in the industry. He was super nice, and he was like, "Hey, have you ever thought about doing porn?" At first, I was like, "I don't know." Like at first, I was like, "Taboo. I've never done it. Don't know what to think," kind of thing. But and then lockdown happened. All the strip clubs were closed. I was like, "Oh, what am I gonna do? I'm gonna run out of money." So I was like, "Well, it's either porn or bagging groceries or
You
who
could have
knows
robbed a
what."
bank. Why didn't you go rob a bank? Come on.
You're right. Right. But
Well, you got a getaway car. You could have had like missed opportunities.
right. Didn't think of it. But
Life.
yeah, so he reached out to me and I was like, I don't know what I don't know. But I was like, so then that happened. I was like, okay, well, you know what? Try it out. If I don't like it, I'll never do it again. Just like a one and done type of thing. And I started doing it and I was like, well, this isn't at all what I expected. It's even better. Like, this is fun. I mean, you're getting paid to like hot people and you're having fun. You're meeting cool people, going to cool parties. I mean, it's great. It's a really great way to make money. You know, it's awesome. I love what I do.
I know a lot of other performers that came from working as house girls into the industry. And one of the nice things is, though you may be having a bunch of sex on film, it's only like 20 dudes that really are the steady male talent.
Right.
And it's a controlled environment where like a strip club isn't necessary.
No, a strip club is a lot more drama, a lot more stuff. I mean, most of the clubs that I worked at are very nice, but there is occasional bad nights where there can be drama, but that's with any job. There can be things going wrong, you know, but I would say like is so nice because you know what to expect. You're getting paid the same amount each time. You know what you're going to get when you get there. You know, it's all good and there's people around to make sure everything's okay. You know, there's all that. So it's great. And a strip club, while I love it, it's definitely different. You have to actually like really hustle to get what you want. Part of me loves hustling. I don't know. I can't choose between stripping and I feel like I like both because the stripping gives me the confidence. You know, I feel sexy. You know, I drink. I'm out there partying, dancing to songs that I like, meeting lots of new cool people and all that. And then the porn, it's like, well, okay, here's a day I don't have to drink. I don't have to go out because drinking is a lot of fun, but you can't do it every single night.
Wait, you can't?
I mean, I did for the longest time, but
wait a minute. You can't drink every night?
I can and I have, but I'm trying to be semi-healthier. So I might drink a few times a week now. I've definitely toned it.
I'm confused by this statement. I'm very confused by this. I don't know. I don't think you're a doctor. I'm skeptical of your. I'm skeptical of your. You can't drink every.
You can. Hey, but I don't know. Just for me personally, I would feel like shit the next day. So I feel like for me,
you gotta drink more.
Balance.
You just gotta drink more.
You know, maybe you're right. You know, if you have a hangover, they say the cure is have another drink. You're right.
Just a little hair of the dog, you'll be fine.
Exactly.
See, you're just a quitter. You're like, I can't drink.
You know what? You're right. You're right.
Cheers to that.
Cheers to that. You know what?
Hitting the mic. Hitting the mic with my drink. No, I on a serious note, I understand that. Like,
no, yeah,
being out there, like, stripping is physically demanding work.
It's amazing, but I like to have like a healthy balance now. Now that I'm doing more, because before it was just the stripping and that was it. That was all I had as my income, which is great, but I had to really work and hustle, which is fine. But at a point you get burnt out and you're just like, shit, I wish there was some other income I had. So I started
robbing banks. It's right there in front. They're everywhere. They just are.
Yeah.
You could just.
I mean, maybe in the 1920s, you know, Bonnie and Clyde, I could have totally done that. But I mean, now there's cameras, you know, now there's all.
They invented these things called masks. They're forced us to wear them.
Right. That's true. They're
forced us to wear them to rob them, obviously.
Right. Never didn't think of that. Yeah.
Missed opportunities. You had 2 full years of like mandatory indoor masks. It's like, oh, hey, no one's going to question that I'm wearing a mask. Give me your money.
Right. Totally.
It's okay, KeeIy. When monkeypox locks us back indoors, you can go back to bank robbing or start bank robbing, not go back to it.
Who knows? Yeah.
Hey, when you're on the FBI's most wanted, be like, I knew her when. Look at how famous she is now. She's on the top 10 most wanted list.
Shit. Funny.
With your time in the club, you got to have a couple wild stories.
I say for the most part, everything's pretty chill and normal and fun, but wild, like, define wild, because I don't
just
know.
Like, to the average person, like, holy shit, that's crazy. Or just some patron going out of control, another house girl going, just take a step back. Cause I know when you're living it, like this is life. This is the kind of shit that happens. If you were to like pre-sex work life, see it on a big screen, be like, that's nuts. That's a captivating story. Holy shit. What the There's got to be a couple what the ones. Every performer I know who's ever worked in a strip club has a couple of them.
You got me. Okay, one time there's this bachelor party. There was like, what, 4 guys. There was no girls because obviously the bachelor party, dudes, whatever. So the 2 dudes, they get on stage. The one getting married gets on stage next to his friend. They start stripping and they start dancing. And then the bar, the security and all them, they try to kick him out. But then me and my friends, we were drinking to have a good time. We're like, no, let him stay. He's having a good time. Clearly, let him do his thing. And so they let him do his thing for maybe a minute or 2. And then he's like, all right, you got to go off stage. You got to go. Because obviously, and then another dancer had to dance and she was pissed. Like she was like so mad. Like she wasn't even having a good time. She was like mad that she couldn't go on stage. And I'm like, this is his bachelor party, just like chill. Even for a minute. Yeah.
I'm sure she was just thinking about her money. She's just like,
that's probably it.
Like, those are my stage tips that I'm not, these fat motherfuckers on stage are getting my goddamn tips.
Right. But I mean, every other night it's fine. But like sometimes there's things that happen and, people want to have a good time, get up on stage, If you're an unbothered queen and you don't care, then it's like that shows that you're getting your money and you don't care because it's going to come afterwards anyways,
And obviously if those dudes are allowed to stay, they're having a good time. Yeah, exactly. People having a good time spent.
Yeah, right. Don't kill the vibe,
No one wants to like open up their walls and be like, oh, I'm having such a good time watching 2 dudes get 86 out of the fucking club. Like, man, that's fun.
Yeah. I mean, they were gone within like just a few minutes, so.
No crazy backstage drama either?
Okay, well, I've had multiple occasions, not just a few, but multiple occasions where guys would I would give them a lap dance. I'm at the VIP back there and they just feel like it's okay to randomly whip their dick out. And that happens, I can't tell you how many times I'm giving a dance to a guy and he's just like, oh, you know what? I'm just going to whip my dick out because that's totally okay to do that. And so they would just do that and be like, no, put it away. You can't do that here. And they tried a couple more times. And then, hey, if they do it again, you're like, you're gone, dude. 2 strikes, you're out. I sometimes give people
2 strikes.
Okay, so it really depends. Like if I'm having a good time, the guy seems chill and friendly. Look, I'm a very nice, forgiving person, so I might give you a 1 chance. Some guys I won't give any chances because I just know them and I know.
I mean, I feel like you are no longer a cool or chill person the minute your comes out unsolicited.
I agree. Like usually I would kick him out like that, but when you're drinking, you're just like whatever,
Well, and I understand it's work. It's like, if this dude gets 86, there goes my dance money. There goes.
But the thing is, if they're tipping a lot, I might let it slide a little bit, But if they do it again, I'm like, okay, you're gone. But if they're not tipping, they're just kind of like chilling there, whip it out. I'm like, bye. You're like, your time, your dance is over.